Hello and welcome everybody. Game 3 of the Meadville Bulldog Invitational Tournament. Philly Trojans coming in with a record of 1 win and 1 tie. Going to be facing off against Cathedral Prep Hockey Club out of Erie, Pennsylvania. They're coming in with a 2-0 record. Winner of this game likely takes the top spot in this division of the tournament. These two teams met once before earlier this season, first weekend of our regular season, actually at the Rocky River tournament to begin the season. Finley came away with a 4-1 win there. That, according to Cathedral Prep fans, was a slightly less senior version of this team. We'll see how it plays out here, but tough competition regardless. The Trojans, at the moment, a win would guarantee them a spot in the semifinals tomorrow morning. A loss means we'd have to wait and see what happens in the afternoon games, and no one wants to do that. So, in fact, getting at least 2 period points would guarantee that for the Trojans. So, winning 2 periods will guarantee getting a spot in the semis. Winning 1.5 points makes it likely the Trojans will get in, and anything below that, we have to hope. So, easiest way to do that, win the game. Earn the 2 points that way. So, pretty quick turnaround. Trojans played this morning at 9. 2-0 victory over McDowell High School. McDowell and this Erie Cathedral Prep team played yesterday. Same score, 2-0 Erie. So, I'm going to try to keep it together today. I know the last time these two teams played, we got a little contentious in the stands. So, we're hoping that doesn't happen again today. So unfortunately, by the end of this game, I will not know when Finley's next game will be. It could be at 7:30 a.m., it could be at 9 a.m., it could be at 11, it could be at 1. Be one of those time slots, but we'll put it out on the Facebook page as soon as we know. So though we may know whether we're in the semifinals by the end of this game, we won't know whether we play in the 7 o'clock time slot, 7:30 time slot or the 9 time slot. So we'll put that out as soon as we know. Also, here on the YouTube channel, hopefully it's going to work out. We've got the illustrious Tyler White, father of Cam White, is going to be calling the junior varsity's first game of the junior varsity tournament in Rocky River right after this. I think their game's at 4:15 p.m. here on the YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. And cheer on the junior varsity Trojans as they take on, who are they playing first? Medina Bees. Junior varsity Medina Bees. Their varsity team is here at this tournament. So getting ready. Looks like starter is going to be Sam Swisher, Noah Shramko, Connor Stearns up front, Caleb Hobbert, Nate Regal in the back. Finley in the home whites. Prep in the road orange with the black stripe. And we are off and running. This Cathedral Prep team, big and physical. They played Bowling Green in Bowling Green last weekend. It was a 4-0 loss there, but a lot of penalties in that game. And as we saw, big elbow to the face of Caleb Hobbert right there. I believe Cathedral Prep ended the game with 5 in the box against Bowling Green last weekend. Hit by Shramko there. His pass picked up at the blue line. So yet another reason Finley will want to beat this team is Bowling Green beat them 4-0 last weekend, so got to at least match that. A lot of offensive pressure early for the Ramblers, that's what they're called. Colin Somerville at the near side, dumps it in. Kept in by A.J. Savage. He looks and shoots. Kick save made. Out to the corner, calling Somerville around, looking for... That's going to be an early penalty at Cathedral, and they get started early with the nasty hits. So early penalty called against the Ramblers. Trojans will go on the power play with 13:42 to go in the first. Power play unit Swisher, Stearns, Shramko, Savage, and Regal. Look all the way back. Russell's going to play it. Leaves it for Savage. Pass up the far side to Regal. Regal shot, gloved by the prep goalie. Looks like they have 2 in the box. Wondering if it's a 2 and a 10. Swisher on the face-off. Regal keeping it in for the Trojans. Back out to the point, Nate Regal turns, goes far side for Savage. Savage shoots, save and a rebound out. On board, Savage going for it, poked away by Prep, and then up and into the bench. Yep, it was a 2 and a 10. Georgia on the power play for another minute 12. There could have been another one there. Regal to Savage, up and off the ceiling. That's going to be another face-off. Face-off at center ice, it looks like. Somerville, Wilson, and Tanner up front. Tanner sending it to the corner. Picked up behind the net by the Ramblers. Wilson stealing that one. Wilson shoots. Save made. Colton Somerville in on the face-off after the save. 43 seconds left on the power play. Puck to the middle, Simon Tanner trying to get a backhand off. Stolen, then popped out of the zone. Trojans tag. 35 seconds remaining. That cleared out by Erie. Pressure coming. Puck handed to Savage. Challenge up for Regal, now to Wilson. Wilson coming through center ice. Enters the zone along with Tanner and Somerville. Cleared back out by the Ramblers. 16 seconds left on the power play. Russell plays the puck. No pressure coming in at the moment from the Ramblers. Savage brings it up the near side. Long pass out to Turner Merrill. Merrill sending along to the corner. That's the end of the power play for the Trojans. Erie back to full strength. Regal. Regal's pass deflected up and into the netting right here in front of us. Almost hit Simon Tanner's mom. Face off just outside the Finley zone. Erie in possession. Puck being chased by Nathan Marshall. Good hit on the boards by Colt Phillips. Marshall trying to dig it off. Erie digs it off. Shot made and saved by Russell. Puck still loose. Russell has to roll over like a log. He does. Finally, Colt Phillips able to clear it out for the Trojans. And that's going to be icing. Nice quick log roll there by the senior goalie, Seth Russell, to stay facing the puck. Face off on the Finley end. Sam Swisher taking it for the Trojans. That one bounces toward the net. Russell blocker to the corner. Off the boards is Stramko. And goes off the feet of Sam Swisher, and Swisher able to enter the zone to Stearns. Erie gets the steal and a pass to the middle. They're going to bring it in. Send it to the corner. Sorry, a little exuberant with the camera work there. Sam Swisher from behind the net. Connor Stearns following it up. Puck into the neutral zone. Hobbit slowing it down. Trojans changing lines. Erie takes possession in their ends. Cross-ice pass. Draven Wilson breaks that up. Colin Somerville now skating it in. A lot of defenders there, though. Simon Tanner keeping it going the right way. Chased around behind the net. Wilson comes in. Puck loose. Picked up by Erie. Wilson got a stick on that one before losing his balance. Draven Wilson picking up the loose puck and bringing it up the near side. Oh, he lost control of it. Regained it and then dumped it in. Goes to the bench. Nate Regal sending it off the board, and then Erie sending it into the bench. 9.5 to go in the first period, no score. Shots just about even, 3 for Finley, 2 for the Ramblers. Nathan Marshall on the faceoff. Flipped out of the zone by Erie. Regal sends it right back. Nathan Marshall reaching for it, keeps it in. Jackson Fleckner now centering it, looking for Nathan Marshall, picked up by Erie and brought into the offensive zone. Nate Regal having to chase it down. Under some pressure, he gets there. Backhand to Colt Phillips. Phillips back to Regal, catches Regal on the run, and then Regal up for Merrill, just a little hard off his stick. Into the offensive zone, but Erie turns it back around. Regal to Swisher. Swisher sends it near side for Stramko. Stramko behind the Erie net, sends it out to the point for Moss. Moss shoots. Deflected back out to the wall. Swisher to the middle. Stearns tried to turn it around. Couldn't get the angle, and now Erie into offensive territory. Shot through traffic goes off of Savage. Blocked with the shins, it looked like. Big hit there by Savage. Ryan Moss on the puck. Looking for Somerville. Gets broken up by Erie and sent back toward Russell. Stops it and kicks it out. Back to Moss. Now Savage. Savage to Wilson. Wilson, nice pass off the boards to Tanner. Gets a little beyond him and calling icing on that. Wow. Huh. .7:34 to go in the first. Face off in front of the Finley net. Colin Somerville On it. Behind the net, Caleb Hobart sends it up for Tanner. Tanner, nice, quick pass over to Somerville, who sends it hard around the boards, looking for Wilson. Phillips sets up behind him. Tied up on the board, Somerville sends it to the corner again. Erie out of the zone. Somerville catches up to it, sends it back into the zone. Finley tags. Simon Tanner pressures the puck. Erie picks it up at center ice. Pushes it forward. They enter the zone, and Nathan Marshall retrieves it behind the net. Turner Merrill trying to poke it out. Can't quite complete that. Caden Weasel now able to skate it in. Going quickly up the far side as Weasel gives it up to Merrill. Nathan Marshall comes in. Puck loose in the slot. Nobody can get a stick on it, but man, a few people wanted a shot there. As A.J. Savage sends it deep with 6.5 to go. Icing called there. And we'll face off in front of the Erie net. About 6.5 to go in the first period, no score. Not many shots on goal yet. Both teams with some chances. Swisher on the faceoff. Stearns back to Savage. Savage back up to Stearns. And cleared out by Erie. That's going to be icing. Some big hits we've seen so far in this game. Only one penalty called so far. Swisher on the faceoff. Puck slides through the middle. Now back around behind the Erie nets. They push it into Finley territory. Savage chasing it. A lot of pressure on him. Sends it off the wall to Regal. Regal up. Nice pass to Swisher. Swisher had a little bit of breathing room now. It didn't last long as Swisher dumps it in. It's picked up by Erie. Up the near side. Out to the point. Shot through some traffic. Looks like they were looking for the tip. Russell with another save there. Simon Tanner sends it around the boards. And Wilson gets a nice stick on it. And now Somerville and Wilson with a shot. Rebound comes out. Somerville off the pad. Trying to look for a rebound there. The rebound came out somewhere else. Colt Phillips breaking up that shot and then breaking it up again. Good stick work there by Draven Wilson. Hey! Draven Wilson getting taken out after the two collided and after both of them got up. That was something. Puck to the far wall, chased by Weasel. 4.5 to go in the first. Just barely missed on that shot. Now from the point, another shot through traffic. That one off target. Big hit, and we've got a penalty coming. No penalty coming. I thought the ref had decided. Threw his arm up, but that was for something else. Savage involved in a puck battle. Puck out to the point. A lot of traffic. Russell makes the save. Puck still loose. Comes back out Finley's direction. Erie still in possession. First goal of the game goes to Erie. First goal of the game goes to Erie. 3.5 to go in the first. Simon Tanner pushing forward, finds Turner Merrill. Merrill trying to get a stick on it. Gets tied up. Somerville pulls it off the wall. There he comes back on the attack. Drop pass, shot, save made. Rebound out. Net is off.
It's about time!
This game is developing interestingly. I'm not saying as much as I normally do. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Trojans down 1. Sam Swisher on the face-off. Regal up to Stearns. Stearns pushes it along. Now Regal from defensive end up to Stearns. Stearns dumps it along the way. 2.5 to go. Puck kept in by Regal. Stearns now behind the net. Good stick work by Regal there. And offsides the call. Regal had to really reach on that one to prevent the breakaway. Succeeded. Somerville on the face-off. Regal off the wall looking for Tanner. Tanner gets a stick on it, but it didn't go as far as he wanted. Regal pulls it out of the corner. Gonna skate it into the neutral zone. Nice pass up to Tanner. Goes a little hard off his foot. Not gonna be able to catch up to that before Erie gets there. Big hit though by Tanner. Regal looks, shoots. Puck bouncing around. Looks like Tanner got a stick on that one. Turner Merrill goes to the middle for Somerville. Oh, but it's broken up. That would have been a really good look for Somerville. Erie bringing it into the offensive zone. Shoots. Stopped by Russell. Minute 21 remaining in the first. From the point, Erie's got an open shot. They shoot and score. Top corner. Past the blocker of Russell. Makes it 2-0. Trojans in a hole early. Marshall in on the face-off. Caleb Hobart on the near side pushes it up. Caden Weasel turning it the other way. Russell with the save. That shot up and onto the Bulldog banner. Hit that Bulldog right in the chin, it looked like. .46 seconds left in the first. When they face off, it's Swisher. Pass up to Connor Stearns off his stick and picked up by Erie. Off the wall, it's going to head all the way back to Finley's direction. Russell's going to have to play it. Over to Hobart. Hobart up the wall, 25 seconds left. Erie picks it back up, centers it. Now Swisher. It's up and into the bench of Findlay. 14 seconds left in the first. Sam Swisher on the faceoff for the Trojans. Battle on the boards, 8 seconds left. That's going to do it for the first period. Trojans down 2-0 after an interesting first. Shots in the first period, 9 on goal for Cathedral Prep and 5 for the Trojans. There'll be no Zamboni between these periods. We'll wait until the next break for that. So, not the best first period for the Trojans. A lot of physical play, some missed calls for sure. This Erie team definitely big, definitely physical, and not afraid to throw big hits and not afraid to skirt the line, test what the referee will and won't call. And the answer is not much in this game, so you're curious to see if Findlay is going to respond in kind. Starting off the second, Somerville, Tanner, and Wilson up front. Regal and Savage in the back. Russell in the net. Teams change ends. And we are ready to go. Period number 2. So Erie picks up a point for that first period win. Tanner with a nice move. Centers it, but picked up by the Ramblers. Puck lifted up and out of play by Regal. Will face off probably outside the zone here. Again, Findlay needs at least 2 points in this game to guarantee a spot in the semifinals tomorrow. Face off just outside the zone. It's going to be Colin Somerville. Draven Wilson picks it up and dumps it to the corner. Trojans chase. Turn the wall. Wilson backhands it, and then Erie brings it in to the neutral zone. Nate Regal slips, but a nice stop with the feet. Nice stick lift there by Tanner on the near side. Erie still in possession. Cross ice pass, Erie. Good stick check there by Regal. And now Simon Tanner looks and shoots right to the glove of Erie. Sam Swisher taking a big hit at center ice. Off the puck. Away from the puck. Is down, pretty shaken up. Did return to the bench on his own feet. Face off in front of the Erie net. Nathan Marshall gets it over to Schramko. I wasn't looking forward to this game, and this is exactly why. From the point, Colt Phillips. Rebound, out. Back to center ice, it's Phillips again, dumping it in for the Trojans. Noah Schramko picks up the loose puck to the side of the net, has to circle it around, puts it to the middle, and oh man, it got through both Marshall and Stearns. And now Erie with a chance. Shot and save by Russell. Erie in possession in Findlay territory, but looks like Hunter Stearns has pushed it out. Erie back behind their own net. Trojans with the line change as Erie slows it down. Cole Phillips sending it deeper. Sorry for the break there. Didn't miss anything. Jeremy Wilson goes down. Puck up and out. And we have a whistle. .12:39 to go in the second. It's going to be a penalty on Erie. It's a trip. So Trojans on the power play here with 12:39 to go in the second period. Somerville, Wilson, Savage, Regal, and Tanner out for the Trojans. Somerville on the face-off. Puck heads towards the net and cleared out by Erie. Kept in by Savage. Gloved and brought it down. Along the boards, comes out of the zone. Wilson taps it back to Regal. Regal under a lot of pressure. Comes cross ice to Savage. Savage goes far side for Wilson. Stolen. Back out of the zone. Now Regal at center ice. Up for Regal. Oh, it's roughing. Looked like the referee signaled the trip. Schramko. Some room in the corner, puts it toward the net, comes back out, and Erie flips it up and out. Russell out to play the puck. Sends it around to Regal, and Regal right back to Savage. Savage taking his time up the near side. About 1 minute left on the Trojan power play. Savage lost the puck there for a second. Now up to Swisher. Swisher taps it up toward Schramko. Here he sends it out of the zone again. Now it's Stearns pushing it into the zone. 38 seconds left. Trojan power play not looking great right now. Sam Swisher fighting with the puck on the wall. Finally, Erie gets it out. Erie penalty kill effective so far, and now sends a shot up and into the netting. We'll get a face-off in the Findlay end with 20 seconds left on the power play. No shots generated yet on this power play for the Trojans. Right at 11 minutes to go in the second period. Trojans down 2. Calling Somerville in on the draw. Like bouncing around near the Findlay net. Russell covered it up. Somerville again. Simon Tanner bringing it into the neutral zone. Gets around a defender, but he's got to chase it. 4 seconds left on the power play. And that's going to do it for the power play. Both teams back to full strength. Puck stuck up in the corner that we can't see from our perspective. No idea what's going on. There we go. Comes out. Looks like Somerville had it and then lost it. Colt Phillips trying to send it to the corner. Erie trying to send it deep. Oh, going to be a shot here. Saved by Russell. And then Tanner taps it. Sends it back into the neutral zone. Erie collecting it in their own ends. for Phillips. Phillips bringing it in and putting it on net. Goalie catches. They get a face-off in the Erie end of things with just under 10 minutes to go in the second. Trojans looking to generate more offense. Nathan Marshall in on the draw. Back to Savage. Savage through traffic goes off the skate of a defender, and he is feeling that one. But a breakaway here for Erie. Shot stopped by Russell. He's good at that. Looks like there's going to be a Finley penalty called on Regal. Not sure the circumstances there. They'll tell us on the PA here shortly. So Finley on the penalty kill. It's Marshall, Savage, Merrill, and Phillips. That shot saved. Erie again looking to set up a shot. That one saved as well. Slashing apparently for Regal. Erie setting up their power play offense, moving the puck pretty well. That shot saved by Russell. Back out to the circle now. Up top. That shot saved. Back up top. Erie really just not giving up the puck. Another shot. That one catches bar. It comes back out. Finley just not getting any sticks on the puck. That shot blocked. Looks like Turner Merrill in a lot of pain after catching a puck. Looks like in the ribs. He's got to come off. He is in pain. Noah Shramko tipping the puck back over the line. Merrill laid all the way out to block that shot, and he did, but he really is paying for it over there on the bench. Still doubled over. Erie's still in the power play for 24 more seconds. A lot of shots on goal on this power play for the Ramblers. And it looks like they're going to put another one on right here. They did. Save made by Russell. Erie's still in possession. Top. Comes back. Bad pass. Power play is over. Regal back on the ice for the Trojans. 7:38 to go. Around back of the net. Trojans really just chasing the puck here in this period. Top of the slot shot, and Russell makes the save. Has to do it again and again. Trojans have to clear it out. My goodness. Erie back on the attack. Ryan Moss. Tracking, another shot. And Erie scores again, putting that one in past Russell. 19 shots on goal already for the Ramblers, 7 for the Trojans. Seven minutes to go. In the second period. Trojans still not out of it tournament-wise. A goal in this period will tie up this period and then keep them very much in the running for a semifinal spot. So need to keep playing and keep pressing. Marshall on the faceoff to Wilson. Wilson picks it up on the near side, and it's stolen. Erie with some puck handling, gets around the entire Findlay defense. Wilson gets the steal and loses it again. Puck loose. Looks like Russell fell on it. Some of the Erie players saying goal. Referee says no, it's a face-off. .6:34 to go in the second. And if you look at the scoreboard on the far right there, that's telling the story of this game. 20 shots on goal for the Ramblers, 7 for the Trojans. Connor Stearns fighting for the puck. Looks like Stearns has an opportunity here, puts it on goal, rebound comes out. So make that 8 shots for the Trojans. Somerville on the boards, gets a little smushed. Tramko pulls it off. Stolen. Erie trying to exit the zone with it. Ryan Moss putting it toward the net. Deflects back to the corner. Shot and save. Puck still loose. It's up. Tramko to the corner. Erie back in possession. Stearns goes down in front of the net. Erie pressing ahead. Colt Phillips picks it up and looks for Weasel just past him. Erie up the near side now. Russell kicks it to the side. Phillips around back for, who was that? That was Regal to Nathan Marshall. Marshall pushing it in. Looked like it was a tripping attempt twice there. Ryan Moss saving it there. Comes out to to Marshall. Marshall back to Wilson. Wilson, nice pass up to Merrill. Merrill has a look. He sends it to the corner. Regal through some traffic. Rebound is out. Looks like Turner Merrill's on it. Good to see him back in after taking that puck to the midsection. Puck was bouncing around. Looked like some shoving going on. And the goalie makes the cover. Turner Merrill in on the face-off. Wilson and Jackson Fleckner as well. Puck bounces to the near wall. Savage trying to center it. Comes back and gets it. Erie collects it in the corner. Fleckner sends it to the far corner. Regal got a stick on it, but Erie coming back through the neutral zone. Collected by Regal, and Regal's going to bring it into the offensive zone. His shot attempt is blocked, and it's going to head down Finley's direction. Chased down by Wilson and Regal. Up the wall. Phillips. Merrill sending it up the near wall. Under 4 minutes to go now. Merrill, stick lift and brought down, and that's going to be a penalty on Erie. Not sure why the offender is confused. That was clearly a penalty. .349 left in the second. Trojans are going on the power play, their third of the game. Not successful so far. Now would be a great time to be successful because a goal would keep the Findlay Trojans very much in play for the semifinals of this tournament because of the nature of the period scoring. some discussion between the referees. Not sure what the conversation was, but Somerville on the draw. 2-minute power play for the Trojans. Let's see if they can generate some offense. So far, the answer is no, as the Ramblers clear it out and pressure the puck hard into the Finley zone. And Trojans ice the puck on the power play. We'll face off in front of the Finley now with 1:40 to go on the power play. 3.5 to go in the second period. Top of the slot, Erie in possession on the Trojan power play. We go to Savage. Savage backhands it and sends it deep. Goalie covers it up. We'll get a face-off. And the Finley end of things. Somerville in on the face-off. Somerville, Wilson, Stearns, Savage, and Regal on the ice. Puck loose, back to the point for Savage. Savage over to Regal. Regal sends it toward the net. Oh, that was close, but couldn't put it home. Savage's pass blocked. Gets tied up on the boards. Somerville gets tied up on the boards as well. 1 minute remaining on the penalty. Regal from all the way back in Finley territory comes across to Savage. Savage up off the stick of Stearns into the corner. Erie takes possession. And Connor Stearns is going to get called for a trip there. So Trojan power play is done. Will be 4-on-4 for 41 seconds as Connor Stearns called for tripping. Shots 20-10 in favor of the Ramblers. 4-man unit for the Trojans is Nathan Marshall, Caleb Hobart, Draven Wilson, and Colt Phillips. Erie in possession. That shot back to the corner now. Phillips cross to Hobart. Hobart's pass to Marshall. Marshall takes a look, goes to the center, and Wilson tried to get a stick on it, but deflected at just the last second. Now an opportunity for Erie. They push into offensive territory at 4-on-4. High slot. They've got a good look here. Erie now back to all 5 skaters. Erie missing on a couple of shot attempts there. And now Nathan Marshall with a chance. He's got one-on-one with the defender, makes a move. Puck gets picked away, and then his stick held. No call. Trojans on the penalty kill now. Ramblers back to 5 men. Couple nifty moves there by 21. The shot never came. Back out to the top. Good puck movement there. That shot saved by Russell. Then another shot through traffic, saved and covered up by Russell. We got some more parent fussing going on down on the far end. The extended family of Draven Wilson is being brave, sitting down where they are. A lot of conversation happening here at the scorer's table. Looks like Erie will have someone in the box, number 19. There's certain games you just know are going to get ugly, and this is one. Still a lot of conversation. Not sure what's happening. 1:03 on the clock here in the second period. Looks like offsetting penalties maybe for both teams. And Stern still with 34 seconds left on his tripping penalty. Yeah, so it appears that we're going to have offsetting penalties in addition to the penalty that already existed. I can't tell who that is in the box for the Trojans in addition to Stearns. This is one of the longer breaks that I've seen. So it's Noah Schramko that's in the box for the Trojans, along with Stearns. Right around a minute left in the second period. Trojans are down 3. I don't know what to say. The instigating lady, the Erie Cathedral fan, has exited her seat and has gone somewhere else, so that's nice. All right, looks like we're about to return to action. We're gonna, ultimately, it's all gonna balance out, I think. We're gonna face off in front of the Erie nets with one additional player in the box for each team. 34 seconds left on the Trojan penalty. And penalties to Noah Schramko and a Erie player to be named, but offsetting. So nothing on the clock there. Save there by Russell. Puck still loose. Here he brings it back out to the point and then back to the top. Good puck movement. Shot save, another shot up high. Russell needs to get up, he does. 8 seconds left on the Rambler power play. Puck at the points. That shot. Seth Russell saves. 2 seconds remaining on the penalty. "31 seconds left in the period. So, as far as I know, in 2 seconds, both teams will be back to full strength. Nathan Marshall on the face-off. That does it for the penalty. And yes, we have 5 players on the ice for each team. Ryan Moss sends it up the ice for Stearns. Stearns deep into Erie territory. "12 seconds remaining in the period. There's a board battle where we can't see. And Erie brings it out with 5 seconds left, sends it on net. Russell is just going to cover it up, and they're going to let the period run out. So that's going to do it. We will take a break and run the Zamboni. Finley's got to find something. So I said Finley. So a penalty called, it looks like, after the whistle. Looks like a penalty called maybe on Simon Tanner after the whistle. We'll see. So not a pretty game. 3-0 your score in favor of Erie after 2 periods. I said the Trojans needed a 1.5 or preferably 2 points to feel safe about a spot in the semis, and that's not going to be possible unless the Trojans can score 3 goals in the 3rd period and win this game. I suppose a tie would do it too. But a big uphill to climb for the Trojans after a couple of ugly periods. So we're going to take a break, see if we can reset. And we'll be back at it in about 10 minutes. Your score here at the break, yep, that's going to be Simon Tanner. So the Ramblers will start the 3rd period on the power play. And he was whistled for saying something after the period ended. So we'll be back at about 10. See what the Trojans can do in a 3-0 hole. Well, if you missed that, the Erie Prep kids lined up on the red line, I guess, to maybe intimidate our kids or something. And then our kids matched them, and the refs sent everybody back to their benches, and then Erie's crowd started getting salty with our crowd, and this is just exhausting. As I just said before I turned my microphone on, we've been around the Midwest and other places watching hockey with kids for years and years, and I'm going to say it on camera, the parents and players from Erie Cathedral Prep out of Pennsylvania are the literal worst behaved parents and students I have seen in 10 years of watching youth and high school hockey. So mark it down. This is why I'm glad that half the games I get to do on YouTube instead of on the official school system stream. Also, in case you missed it, there was a penalty called against Finley after the whistle that ended the second period. Apparently, there was an argument between a Erie player and Simon Tanner, and Tanner gave a shove after something was said to him, and so he's in the box for 2 minutes. Erie is on the power play for 1:44. Penalty kill unit for the Trojans is Merrill, Stern, Savage, and Regal. Erie behind their own nets. From the neutral zone up the near side. Defended by Stearns and Regal. Savage picking up the puck behind the net, and he's going to ice it. No icing. Waved off. Stearns gets to the puck and takes a hit in the corner. Erie's still on the power play for another 1:11. That shot blocked by Regal. Phillips sends it to Regal, and then Regal off the boards back to Phillips. Back to Regal, then back to Phillips. And then off the boards, picked up by Erie at center ice. 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Regal up to Somerville. Somerville to send it down. Back out of the zone. Stolen by Hobart. Hobart sends it deep. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. That's going to do it for the penalty. You see Tanner come back on the ice for the Trojans. Behind the net, Hobart. Picked up by Erie, and now shot and save. Another opportunity here. Oh, nice. Nice stick work by Wilson there to kind of juggle it along, and then he's going to line up and shoot. Rebound is out. And Finley not able to put the rebound home. That shot blocked by Regal. Russell. Wilson now. Wilson to Merrill. Merrill back to Wilson, center ice. He's got one to beat. The shot deflected high, lands behind the net. Russell reaching for it. Regal picks it up in the corner. Finley can still salvage a point here, even with a single goal, which would be helpful in trying to make it to the semis. They're going to need to score, and to score, they're going to need to shoot. Regal to Phillips out in front of us, off the boards. Phillips dumps it in to the corner. Looks like the offsetting penalty earlier. Hey, Finley scores! Not expecting that. Somerville managing to one-time it in from the slot. Makes it 3-1 and gives Finley the lead in this period. So 3-1 with 11:13 to go in the third period. As I was saying, it looks like the offsetting penalties called against the teams were for a long time, or at least the one on Tramco, because he's still in the box. Referee goes down. Somerville fighting for the puck. Both teams fighting for the puck. Now ends up bouncing around. Russell touches it over to Moss. Moss up the boards to Stearns. Stearns cross ice for Tanner. Tanner and Somerville entering the zone. Tanner. Savage keeping it in, and just barely out. Savage flipping it up to the corner. Erie in the neutral zone. Swisher got a stick on it. Now stolen by Wilson after Swisher's deflection. Wilson, don't know about that. Offside. Face off just outside the Erie zone. Sam Swisher. And then Regal to Savage. So Fleckner. Wilson with a shot and save. The Erie player had his leg hooked around Draven Wilson as Wilson was getting up off the ice, causing a ripple of scuffles. So multiple penalties. Looks like 2 to the Trojans and 1 to the Ramblers. And we do have 2 Ramblers in the box. Like I said, the same team had 5 in the box against Bowling Green at the end of the game last year, so. So it looks like offsetting penalties again against 2 players on each team. It's Merrill and Wilson for Finley and a couple of Erie players. So nothing on the penalty clock. 10 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Oh, no. It looks like Erie does have 1 penalty on the clock.
This never happens when we play anybody else.
So Trojans on the power play, it appears. I'm trying to count players. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Erie has 5 players, so I don't know what's going on. Nate Regal touches it up to Stearns. Stearns losing his balance, and Erie pushing it into offensive territory. Regal off the boards. for Tanner. Goes a little hard. And now Erie bringing it through. Shoots and caught by Russell, but out of his glove. Now Regal has to skate it around back. Okay, yeah, nothing on the penalty clock. This whole game is a mess, man. Erie into offensive territory, pushed aside by Savage. Puck on the near wall, sent on net, caught and dropped by Russell. Dropped intentionally, back to Regal. Erie dumps it into Findlay territory. 9:13 remaining in the game. Regal had some trouble on the puck there. Shot save, nice save by Russell. Kicks it out to the side. Weasel behind the back. Then sit around the boards a little hard for Regal. Regal to Savage. Savage has some room up the near side. Sends it up to Weasel. Weasel taps it along to Swisher. Swisher puts it toward net. Goes hard off the boards. Fleckner is there. Fleckner pulls it off the board and fools with it. He's still got it. Fleckner drops it back to Weasel, who shoots. Save made. Good play there by Jackson Fleckner to create some action. Puck back around the back of the net. It's going to be crucial for Findlay to keep the period lead here. Colin Somerville getting a shot off there. As it stands, the Trojans lead here in the third period, meaning they're going to get a point if the score holds, which is going to be crucial in trying to get Findlay into the championship round of this tournament. So we've got to lock down, not allow any goals in these final 8 minutes. Erie brings it into offensive territory. Stolen by Somerville, poked up to Tanner. Tanner with some room up the far side, runs into too many defenders, but Nathan Marshall is there. It's going to be a penalty against Erie as A.J. Savage takes an elbow to the jaw. There needs to be head contact. This team only knows how to hit in the head, it looks like. So Trojans on the power play after the hit to Savage's chin. This is the same school that if you were watching last time the two teams played, a fan said, "That's why your kids aren't going anywhere," which is really cool to hear from parents of a school called Cathedral Prep. Referee goes down. Connor Stearns on the puck behind the net. He's fighting for it, comes back out with it. He's got Regal, and the slot goes off the boards to Regal. Regal looks and shoots. His shot takes the Erie defender's stick out of his hands, but a good deflection. Now Wilson, nifty behind the back there. Savage up to Regal. Regal dumps it in. Trojans on the power play for another minute 22. Another fight down here in the corner. It's like so a pair of 23s in the box for both teams. Looks like offsetting penalties again. Somerville is being held up and got a little testy, and then Simon Tanner having words with a couple of Erie players, and then the Erie goalie came over to get involved. 6:51 to go. 3-1 is your score in favor of the Ramblers. As it stands, Trojans on the power play for 1:13. But we have once again some sort of confusion and a lot of players in the box. All right, Colin Somerville is going to get 2 minutes for something. So we'll be at 4-on-4. But if they sent 2 to the box, I'm not sure. No, Trojans still have 5 on the ice. No, now Tyner is coming off. But if Erie has 2 in the box and the Trojans have 2 in the box, I'm not sure why we have 4. This is so confusing. Oh, God, I'm going to stop even trying. AJ Savage. Brown Wilson. Lays a hit. Now Savage with the puck in Findlay territory. Looking for Savage, but off his stick and icing the call. We'll go back in front of the Findlay nets.
So why do we have 1 on the clock and they have 2 in the box? And we have, I don't understand.
I don't know. It's so confusing. Shot to save. What's that? Yeah, Noah's still in the box, but they have 2 in. And nothing. Oh, no. I don't know. Savage. Erie wins that board battle. Brings it through the neutral zone. Deflected to the far side. Still at 4-on-4. Up and into the netting. Lands right here in front of us. Will likely face off right here just outside the Findlay zone. Turner Merrill in on the face-off. Picked up by Erie. Up to the far side. Everybody chasing it down to the corner and icing called. We'll go all the way down here. I think this game's going to run a little bit over time. 13 more seconds of 4-on-4, and then it appears that we'll have 47 seconds of penalty kill for the Trojans. Erie on the puck, off the wall. Phillips turns it around, and Merrill had a nice look on goal. Simon Tanner, oh, it's a race, and this is an opportunity here for Erie. Shot in the goal. At 4-on-4. Defensive breakdown there. So that should end the Findlay penalty. Trojans need to get one back here. Very important. Some more confusion. It looks like they've called the game off. With 5:35 to go. Looks like the game is over. Wow, I am going to be really curious to hear the explanation for that. Yeah, game is over with 5:35 remaining. I don't know. Did we run out of time? That's the only thing I can think of. The game was going over. If we ran out of time, it's y'all's fault. I'm talking to the refs, by the way. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. That is not the best game that's ever been played. Final score, I guess, 4-1 Erie Prep. I'll let you know when our next game will be. Man, I don't know. Thanks for watching. I hope that was entertaining. It was not a lot of fun in person. So Trojans will play at some point tomorrow, 7:30, 9 o'clock, 11:15, or 1. We'll see. It'll be up on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Your score here through most of the game, Erie 4, Findlay 1. And that's going to do it here from Meadville, Pennsylvania. Bye-bye.